Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind, where our road trip to the east to Port Telvan is essentially just continues, more or less. That's all we're doing. We're heading east and looting a bunch of tombs along the way, apparently. And, no. Loading and stuff. There we go. Yeah, that's all we're doing, really. Enjoying the sights and sounds, enjoying the fact that I don't honestly really know where the hell I'm going, frankly. Just following the old compass and seeing where we end up. Can't believe I just wasted Mehrunes Razor on you. Little pond type thing here. I was wondering when you'd attack. Interesting little glade type thing here. Who the hell is this? I know we're going the wrong way right now. Actually, yeah, no, we are, but still. Hello. Hi. I don't think we've been introduced. How can I help you? Who are you? A person who offers training, apparently. Scout and hireling for the Great House Telvanni. Oh, I see. So you're out here scouting, I guess. Malagriad? The region of Morrowind's northeast part of the mainland is a pleasant area, mostly flat with low hills, vast green fields, and a very rich ecosystem. Hunters can find some good game in Malagriad, alchemists can easily spot plants of interest, and monks can meditate next to the rivers and calm their spirit. Geographic regions? Yeah, Boethius Spine. There are several relatively safe paths through them. Relatively safe means you don't risk getting lost. Falling off the cliff, being ambushed by roamers, or being eaten by wild animals. Still, there you may be ambushed by brigands on the road, but unless you're a caravanner, it shouldn't trouble you. The brigands rarely even take on single travellers with nothing valuable with them. Uh-oh.
May I help you?
I've got plenty of valuable stuff with me. Never mind. I'm not worried about brigands. Brigands? Who cares? They are beneath me. Where does all this lead? This is like the wrong way. Oh, there's a camp up there. Probably brigands or something, I would imagine. What are these stone flowers? What do stone flowers do? Restore strength and fortify magicka. Not that useful. I mean, restore strength could be useful, but it seems like the greater bone walkers don't do the thing they used to do anymore, so... Oh god, just roses. Oh, man. Let's go off that way now. Oh, there's another camp down here. What's this? It's an orc. Whoa! Nice shot. That's a big sword you've got there. Do I have a shield belt? There we go. Crikey. Gragosh, the Skullkeeper. Daedric's Steel Broadsword. Good grief. So that's what that is. It's not nearly as good as Goldbrand, but skulls. And a Khajiit skull, and an Argonian skull, and an Orc skull. We found a worshipper of the blood god here. Cool sword, I guess. Do you want this? Lovely weather. Yeah, it is actually. It's really nice weather. Have a Daedric steel sword that has cleaved heads off of many shoulders. It's honestly a bit grim, to be honest. Honestly, a bit grim, to be honest. You know, there's this thing where you, like, don't repeat words all the time, and it makes it much nicer to listen to. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, it would seem. Uh-oh. There we go. Now what? Whatever you are, bugger off. Shears and more skulls. Ooh. Oh. What's the hotkey? 5. I'll get my fatigue restoring a bit quicker. I want to do some alchemy with all that salt rice I just found, so. Honestly, this looks a heck of a lot more impressive with the modded trees. They're like super duper tall and everything. Pretty sure it wouldn't look like that vanilla. Right. Marshmallows, salt rice. Wait a minute, no, hang on. All the wickweed. Use that instead. You fool. There we go. If I do that, apparently that will just sort out my potions for me. If you say so. Actually, yeah, no, it's just moving it around. I think. Anyway, either way, I've got lots of friggin' potions now. Like, a lot. Like, wow. Yeah. Evidence of the orc's handiwork, I see. Well, anyway, we're going such, like, completely the wrong way now. It's not even funny. We better go elsewhere. I remember this guy now, actually. Guy or girl or whatever it was. From the Hardcore Morrowind series I did donkeys years ago. Bumped into this one and promptly teleported away just before the sword swing came down, about to insta-kill me. So that's the first time I've ever killed them. Dragosh, the Skullkeeper. Marvelous. Anyway. Let's get back on the road that we should have been going on. I mean, we could go that way. Do that little pass bit, to be honest with you, but I think we'll go this way. To be honest, that would make more sense. The only thing I wish is that I had 3D grass. Because you can get that from Morrowind. You can get like 3D grass like you have in the other games. But unfortunately, it doesn't work with no, was it not Tamriel Rebuilt? Actually, I don't know if it does work with Tamriel Rebuilt. Come to think about it, I'm not sure it does. I don't think it works with what do you call it? Morrowind Rebirth either. At least not the version that I have installed, which is, I think, quite an old version now, actually. But I don't want to update it because chances are I'll probably break stuff. Well, look at this. Found our way to a settlement of some sort. Oh, I see marshmallow and salt rice down there. I want it. I want it. Black Rose, huh? Firewatch, Balloira, Telmathado, Helnim, Ranyan Rune, Lathanis, Telwada. I believe this is Ranyan Rune. Of all the ones listed on that signpost. Alright, just quickly want to grab these. Some more potion making. There we go. Oh, hello. It's a mole crab! Like what they make the helmets out of. Haha. Well, there you go. It's a mole crab. At that time, you had the mole crab helmet in the game, and then you never saw any actual mole crabs, but I think they added them in Tamriel Rebuilt. It's awesome. Right, yeah. Let's check this place out. Oh, weather's turning a bit crappy, unfortunately. Yes, it is indeed Ranyan Rune. Look at it. It's quite impressive, isn't it? What's the condition of some of my armor at the minute? Well, it's mostly okay. Could do with a few repairs. You. There we go. Just something I sometimes forget to do, and then suddenly, oh look, my armor's been destroyed. It happens surprisingly often. Right. Got a chick wearing a bra and nothing else. Great start, I guess. This would be the Mage's Tower or something, I suppose. Halt, Dark Elf. Let me take a good look at you. You may proceed, but no, I'll be watching you. Okay. Don't attempt to break the ice, Enwa. I am Nataya Radazar, guardian of the tower's entrance. I'm not fond of Outlanders. Have you ever considered, like, wearing armor? I don't know. Clothing, actually. You know, that even that would be an improvement. Hello. Or not.
What is it, Sarah?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Agent. I was lost in my thoughts. These are hard times for our town, you see. What? Matter of trust. I don't trust you enough yet. Oh, boy. Here we go. You just watch me fluff this completely. Oh, I've got... You know what? I've got no damn fatigue. That'll be why I'm fluffing this completely. How about I just drink one of these very quickly? So, nice weather we were having, right? Not so much anymore. Okay, she's wandered off. Ugh. Like, the fatigue mechanic in this game can sometimes be a bit tiresome. Pun not intended. Ugh. You have so much of it at high level, that's the problem. It just restores so slowly. Right. Should slap you. Well, it wasn't going down as a result of that, weirdly enough. That's very sweet. Yeah, there you go. So anyway. Well, yes, you see, the income from the mine, the mainstay of our local economy, has been dropping off recently. Master Mithras seems awfully concerned about it. Everyone here just calls him Master. One would assume we do so because of fear, but it's not true. Master Mithras has put a great deal of effort into making Ranyan a safe town and ensuring a decent life for all his subjects. He's in many ways different from a usual Telvanni lord, but he is much worse if you get to his nerves, so don't, because you're on your own. Rumors? A few weeks ago, an Imperial by the name of Basilius Bran came into town and gets drunk every night at the Dancing Jug. It's a sad thing to see, but fortunately he's never caused trouble. Rogue and outcast Ashlanders are all over Morrowind. They're usually hostile and dangerous. If you notice my companion, then. Mostly acting as marauders and bandits, which these savages are good at. Just remember that as long as you can dodge their arrow shots, you have a chance to make it. Yeah, dodging arrows, because that's the thing that most people can do, right? Zuriel Draylor must have been like this since birth. I doubt he's ever been in a good mood, although nobody knows why. Perhaps it's just his nature to be rude and unkind. I see. Ranyan Rune is a small Velothi settlement built high on the cliffs of the Malagriad region. The guard tower is located in the center of town, surrounded by a few houses, a small temple, and a tavern. A bit off the town to the east is Tel'Ranyan, the residence of Mithras, a skilled warlock and local Telvanni master. Master Mithras also looks after the ebony mine that ensures a decent income for us all. Somewhere in particular, Master Mithras is the local Telvanni lord. You can find him in Tel'Ranyan. Navusa Lakazin is a healer, and Ireli Nathrian our alchemists. Their shops are here in the town, and if you're an investor or a miner, you may want to talk to Azaria Thelas or Murison Varin down in the mine. I see. Telvanni Isles. There are many of them, but only a few of them are inhabited and safe to visit. The larger one hosts the city of Port Telvannis, and the smaller one that is located south of the first hosts Gar Sadrith. Wandering around Telvanni Islands outside the main settlements and communications might be dangerous as well as useless. There's nothing to explore out there, even for an adventurer. Let's see. Hello. I don't know you. What do you want? I want to, like sell you some stuff. That's not too much to ask. Like this golden dagger, for example. Or this expensive gold eye ring that you won't buy off me because you suck. Damn you! What about these? No, you won't buy them either. What's a gold dagger, woman? You can give me better than 50 flipping gold. You're an adventurer, am I right? Yes, you would be mostly correct. Mr. Mithras? Yeah. Do. Yes. Healer. Ugh, at me face. Well, I'm sorry, stranger, I was distracted. These slanders, you see. What can this healer do for you? Really? Doesn't concern you, really, slander? If this carries on much longer, I'll be out of business along with Ireli Nathrian, but I don't want any trouble, and you didn't hear anything from me. Ireli, on the other hand, is fighting, but I doubt it'll be long before she accepts the inevitable outcome. We're beaten. What are you... Oh dear, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Come on. Don't make me charm spell you. For God's sake. Ugh. Any valuable ingredients I could sell you? I guess I've got this sapphire. Yeah, alright then. And the mummy heart. Oh yes, there's the telepathy ring. Which I will probably consistently forget ever to use. You're not going to buy much else, are you? Unfortunately. Alright then, well, get a bit more for that. There you go. Right. Hi. What's wrong with everybody? Should I draw it on my forehead? Don't bother me! Sorry, I'll drill on, that's all you need to know. Fine. Huh. This is the temple. Might as well poke around, I suppose. Oh, crikey. That's interesting armor you're wearing. Blessed be the Tribunal, Outlander. Welcome. I am Terras Severo, a crusader of House Indoril and guardian of this holy place. House Indoril is one of the 5 Dunmer Great Houses and one of the 2 houses without holdings or interest in Vardenfell. Our presence in the island is limited, and our only interest there is to guard the sacred and ancient city of Vivec. However, House Indoril controls quite a large portion of Morrowind's mainland, along with the second most sacred city of the province, Necrom. We are openly opposed to the so-called Empire and fear none, for we are the orthodox faithful people of this land. Necrom. Necrom is the final resting place of the faithful servants of Almsivi. It is the resting place of our bravest and most worthy ancestors, the place every true Indoril desires to be entombed. To walk its streets is to feel the glory and honor of the nation of Morrowind. It is to see what true respect is like for it. It is to breathe the air of the past and dream of the future. I myself wish to serve and then be buried there, but it is an honor too great to hope for. I see. Holy place. Not only temples are regarded as holy places, but areas with shrines or statues of the Tribunal as well. Do not disrespect these places, Outlander, or you will face the consequences. The Empire? A plague, a nuisance, a parasite that feeds on us, and we foolishly tolerate it. Shame on the Halalu for embracing the foul Imperial ways. Shame on the Redoran that didn't stand with us, and shame to the Telvanni who care for nothing but themselves. As a true Indoril, I reject all the Empire has to offer, and I will fight it in every chance I have. You know, we'd probably get on really well if it weren't for the fact that I've already joined House Telvanni, because joining House Indoril isn't really an option. Nerevarine? Yeah. Or trade? I am a crusader, a strong Dunmer with a noble cause. I wear heavy armor and wield weapons such as long blades and maces to bring death to the necromancers and foul practitioners of the dark arts. Yeah, all the more reason we probably wouldn't get along very well. But as an Indoril, my noble duty extends to the defense of our faith and traditions and the punishment of those who disrespect them. Rumors? Seems Arthur and Verana Eindari don't get along too well. Verana never approved of Arthur's hospitality even. But her poor husband tolerates her anger and nerve. I wonder for how long. There are always some real experts in certain trades. Go seek them out. Who knows what you might learn. Sea trolls. Ever heard of them? Well, they're but one of the problem. They are but one more problem in these waters, and not to be taken lightly. Watch out if you ever swim or sail too far from the coast. Sea trolls. Cool. I've never heard of a Dunmer who's ashamed of his race, but I know the Imperials should be. Every now and again you're reminded of the fact that the Dark Elves are a bunch of twats. Who the hell are you? You're just a commoner. Oh, good for you. I think I meant to speak to you, really. Ratagoths. Brings you to the temple, novice, if you've been lax in your duties. Oh, yeah, I do forget sometimes I'm a member of the temple, technically. Do I get advancement? Oh, apparently I do. I'm now an initiate. Huzzah! And an acolyte. Look at that. I got promoted for just doing nothing at all. Last Swit who tried to steal ebony from our mine got caught within 10 minutes. The fool filled his backpack with a load of ebony and didn't even know how much he'd encumbered. How much he'd be encumbered, yeah. Success is all about being resourceful. Make friends and allies, many of them. It's the only way you can learn what is going on and where profit can be made. Oh yeah, remember the sea trolls? Morrowind lore? Ah, Boethia's spine. Gorgeous to look at, but deadly to visit, or so they say. I've never actually been there. You're here right now, dude. All the talk of caverns, tombs, and outlaws gives me the creeps. 9 Divines. The official religion of the Empire, the Imperial cult, worships the 9 Divines. These are indeed powerful spirits, but they are untrustworthy and unworthy of worship. Lords. These people are our ancient enemies. Like all man races, they are of inferior blood, but otherwise are human in every respect. Are they capable of enlightenment? Do they have souls? Who can say? Blessings. I was wondering if there was a duties topic, but I don't see one anywhere. Which is odd, because I'm sure in the past when I've played Tamriel Rebuilt, this guy can actually give you duties. Yeah, but there's no duties highlighted. Huh, weird. Maybe they deactivated his duties because you originally in the version I played ages ago, you reached a point where you couldn't continue with it because it sent you to Necrom, and in that version of the release, Necrom wasn't added yet. Necrom's like over there somewhere, I believe. I'm sure we'll go visit it one day because it's pretty cool. It's totally different from all the other towns in the game. It's a big old city as well. It's rather large. But yeah. Come in, Dark Elf. Potions, ingredients, apparatus, everything you need is here. It's good to know that you are not everyone listens to the slanders of that Swit. I don't wish to discuss this, but you do. I don't think that's appropriate. But what if it was? Where's my freaking... Do I have a scroll that does this? Don't think I do. Do. Charm Mortal. Oh, come on. There we go. That uses up a lot of magicka. That's Nedrium over at the Dancing Jug. The little Swit arrived here a few months ago and began telling the most outrageous lies, defaming both me and Nevusa Lagasin. He's dreaming of driving us out of business and becoming the only potion seller in Ranyan Rune, but we'll get our revenge sooner or later. Hey, could you assist us and read Ranyan Rune of that imposter? Oh, sure, why not? Great, all you need to do is find some way to shake him. He's got lots of nerve and won't stop until he's the only remaining alchemist in town. So you'll need to be rough. But don't start a bar brawl, the guards won't tolerate it. The best thing to do is talk to him and see if you can find out something useful. I see. Oh, hello. Hey, look at that. Telvanni guard with, like, mole crab armor and stuff. Pretty cool. Anyway. Dancing Jug, eh? Where would I find the Dancing Jug? Oh, probably here. We want to get rooms for the night, to be honest, so... Welcome to the Dancing Jug, Father Zolvan. Every customer's a king here. Would you like some food, something to drink, perhaps? We also have beds available, if you'd like one, and please try not to pay attention to Hecilius Bran. He's the Imperial downstairs. He showed up some time ago wearing that heavy armor, and we all thought he was some kind of knight on a mission. Now we've come to understand he's just a drunkard in a tin suit, which he'll probably sell any time now. Why? Because he's running out of money, and I'm now not inclined to give him booze for free. I have to admit, though, that he hasn't caused trouble so far, but no one's been able to help him either. Beds, yes. Right, your room is below. The door on the right. Sleep well. Yep. Yep. Okay. Hello. Always good to see a new face in Ranyan Rune, and rare. I like the place. It's so calm and quiet. Certainly better than the caves I'm usually sent to study. Who are you? My name's Yalin. I'm a Nightblade and Mages Guild member. I see. Adulation doesn't work too well in Morrowind. Life is difficult, and that makes us well aware of our advantages and disadvantages. Bribing, on the other hand, works much, much better. Yeah, I've noticed. My trade? I'm a Nightblade. Blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth. Well, Ash's boots isn't what you need. Rest assured my potions are. Not so. Slander. I see. Either Nevusa or Ireli told you. Look, Dark Elf, I'm not involved in such things. I'm earning my money through my honest work and the quality of services I provide. It's not my fault if the local competitors can't stand up to this challenge. Denied the accusations. He insists that all he does is offer quality services. I will have to ask around if I'm to discover any hard evidence and use them to confront him. Perhaps the guards can be of some assistance. Indeed. There's one right over here, as a matter of fact. I'm not allowed to speak of that. Talk to Simith if you must. He's on top of the guard tower here in Ranyan Rune. Oh, okay, maybe I will do that. Do you want to just, you know, like, hang around here for a while? Instead of just following me around the entire town like a lost puppy. Hello, Simith. And the helmet doesn't half look weird. I mean, I've got one because it's a magic one that does some really good effects, but still. Hello? Hello.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
What are you doing up here? Oh, never mind. You can stay and enjoy the view as long as Natalia doesn't spot you. You know, she appears to be tough and all, but she's just hiding her true self. I know that deep down she's really sensitive and romantic, which is the reason I'm standing up here all day long. I love to watch her, although she never spent a moment to stare at me. All right, go ahead, laugh. A guardian laugh. Funny, isn't it? No, not at all. Go on, please. You don't find it funny? That's a relief. You know, I've been thinking of ways to approach Natai, but I cannot leave my position. I'd really want you to help me if you can. I don't have an option, mate, apparently. Well, what could I do to help? Well, this is what I've been thinking. Natai's father was once a friend of Master Mithras. After his death, Mithras was given his sword, the Blight Cutter, as he called it, and has kept it in the Tower of Tel'aran'yr ever since. I'm sure Natai would love to hold that sword in her hands so that it would remind her of her father. I'm sure she would at least pay some attention to the man that made it happen. Go on. I'd like you to obtain that sword and give it to Natai on my behalf. It's really important to me, and I don't think that Master Mithras would refuse. After all, Natai is like a daughter to him. I'd be so grateful if you could help me, Father Zolvan. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, about the slander stuff. Yes, I do know Sinsel Nedrium slanders. Poor Irelia and Navusa have lost almost every client to that swit. Never mind, I'd love to throw him in a cell. I'd love to throw him in a cell and let him rot for as long as I please, but I have no tangible evidence in my hands. Rumours are not evidence, you see. However, I do have an idea. Oh, what is it? I would tell you, but before I do, I want you to do me a small favour. Have you... Yeah, okay, very sly there, my friend. Fine. Okay, I guess I will do this little favour for you. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, alright, fair enough, you got me. Smarter than he looks, that guard. I gotta say. Right. Odd place to put the banner. Hello. These I wouldn't call them staircases, but these ramps are a bit weird. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Erenia Maraville. How can I help you? I have no idea. I'm Erenia, a spell sword, proud to serve Master Mithras. Mm-hmm. That's where you are, yeah. I noticed. The ruins of Kemelzay. The ruins of Kemelzay are actually not that far from here. I think they're down there. Or possibly there. Again, we'll probably visit them at some point. From a bit of a metagaming perspective, I'm pretty sure we're a high enough level at this point to actually survive the ruins of Kemelzay, so it would be an interesting dungeon crawl. It's quite a long one, though. Like, we'd probably spend a couple of episodes down there.
May
Hello.
I help you?
You're in the Tower of Tel'Ranion, Father Sylvan. I do not know what is your business here, but do not disturb Master Mithras unless it is an absolute necessity. Well, I'm afraid it sort of is a necessity as far as I'm concerned, and I'm rather self-important like that, you know. Do. I feel like I'm not really getting anywhere here. It's more and more bedrooms and hallways and things. Tel'Ranion. Oh, crikey, hello. Master Mithras, I presume.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
What do you ask of me, Dark Elf? You want to talk about Nataya, you say? What of a Dark Elf? Tell him of Simith and ask for the sword. No, I will never surrender the Blight Cutter to an Imperial or Hlalu. Be gone. I'm neither. If I didn't get it myself, since it's so valuable to him, it might be located in his private quarters. Are you sure? Look, Father Sylvan, I'm running Ranyan Rune and the mine. If I run out of time, the mine will run out of business, and Ranyan Rune will run out of life. As you can surely understand, we're running on a tight schedule, so unless you aren't here to just waste my time aimlessly, I suggest that you leave. Hard times? A matter of trust. I see how this is. How about I present you with a gift, my lord? I can't refuse it. That's all that got me? A grand? That's all that got me? You swit, I swear. My... Try that on for size. Yeah, it's alright. I see what you know what you're talking about. The income from the ebony mine has indeed been falling off. But I'm afraid I just couldn't trust someone like you to work with me. I barely know you, and you haven't proven yourself in House Telvanni or done anything in the past to help myself or my citizens. I'm trying to help you frickin' citizens. You could forget about it. Oh well. Looks like I shall have to acquire the sword in a slightly less orthodox manner. What the devil? Where are his private quarters? These don't look like his private quarters. Don't mind if I do. Bit of reimbursement. Ooh. Wow. Good lord. Extravagant shirt. You bet I want to wear the exquisite one underneath this. Maybe not here. Well, it's not here. Private quarters.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Need this bloody sword. That's what I need. I have no idea how to get to dude's private quarters, to be honest. I'm a little confused.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I just haven't seen any private quarters, except for that one room he's standing in. Come on! Ugh.
Is there something I can do for you?
Get out of my way! That's what you can do for me.